Hi, it's a final project demo of MSc TBC project. So in this project, basically we have four type of participants. One is a manufacturer, distributor, hospital, and patient. So apart from that, we have another account called administrator. I have created another account called administrator. So administrator is having the rights to manage these participants. So totally we have 5 user accounts. One is administrator account, manufacturer account, distributor, hospital, and patient. So manufacturer administrator having the rights to create a manufacturer account, distributor account, hospital account, and patient account, as well as when it comes to manufacturer. So manufacturer, the only user who have a rights to create a drug account, uh, and he can manage the stock of the drug, as well as the distributor. If the distributor want that particular drug, so he has to approach to the manufacturer. So in the same way, hospital people have to approach for a distributor, and patient has to approach for a hospital. So your project is designed in framework 4.5, that is Visual Studio 2012, and the backend we are using MS SQL Server 2012, and we are also using another framework called LinkQ to SQL for the database operations. So let me start your project. So just go for a start, and inside this I'm going to select Visual Studio 2012. So this is the main IDE. So just go for a file, and inside this open, and inside this I'm going to select a website. Your project folder is placed in C drive. So in C drive you have a project folder called something called MSc TBC. I have selected the project folder and just view open. So all your project related files will be loaded, and you can see all the files in this Solution Explorer window. Right, so at the right hand side you can see a Solution Explorer. So these are all the pages what you have used in your project, and these are all the folders. And when it comes to the classes, you can see the classes which have designed. It's you can view it inside the app code folder and app data folder. So this is your database, and next there is a bin folder. So this is the library which I have used to generate the barcode, and the rest other folders. And there is another folder called drug QR images. So all the QR code will be stored in this folder, and these are the images, CSS, that are the template files which we have used for the website template. And at the left hand side you can see another tab called Server Explorer, and you can see there is a database connected over here. Just make a click on this arrow mark. Your database will be connected to this the application, so that you can view all the tables and the views which we have used for your project. So these are all the tables what we have designed, and these are all the views. Right. So now how to execute the project? It's very simple. Just go for the Solution Explorer. So there is a page called default.axps. This is your home page. So just make a right click on this. I'm going to select view in browser, and inside you can see the Google Chrome is a by default. So you can go for another option called browse with. So here it will list out all the browsers available in your system. So for the better experience, you just go for a Google Chrome, select Google Chrome and make set as default, and just make a click on the browse, or else make a right click on the default and select view in browser. Right. So this is your home page, your project home page. give some information related to the project, and this is a slider what we have inserted, and you can see this image, the manufacturer, distributor, and the pharmacist, that is nothing but your hospital, and next is a patient, so that the manufacturer will create the drug, and that information will be shared with the distributor and hospital peoples as well as the patient. We'll see them. See, make a click on the register option. So we have given registration for only for the manufacturers. So the hospital account as well as the patient account will be created for respective admins. So for example, if you want to create a patient account, one the administrator can create the patient account, or else the hospital peoples can create the patient account. So let me show you. So this is the registration page. So you can give all the parameters. Already I have created 4 accounts. One is manufacturer one at Gmail, and distributor one, hospital one, and that is the patient account. Right. So I'm directly getting into the login option. So as I told you, we have 5 different accounts. So very first one, I'm going to select the administrator account. The administrator account username is admin@gmail.com. Password 123456789. Make a click on the login. You will get an admin dashboard. It comes something like this, and this is the blockchain transactions, the drug transaction made by all the participants that you can view here. So I will explain this later. And when it comes to menus, present we are in a home page, and next there is a masters are there. We have a city master, state, country, forwarder, and there is a freight. So if when you click on all cities, it will list out all the cities we have registered in our database. And if you want to add a new city, make a click on a new city. So you will get a page something like this. You can type the city name and select the country and select the state and just give add. So that city will be added in your database. In the same way, you can add state, country, and if you want to edit, just make a click on all cities. You will find an option called edit or delete, something like this. Make a click on the edit. So it will redirect to some other page. So here you can make some changes and you can update that record in your database. So and there is a forwarder is there. So forwarder is just like a transporter. So means if you are purchasing some goods, so that goods will be transferred from one particular distributor or courier or something like that. So that you can consider as a forwarder. Freight, in which way that product will be delivered. For example, the product will be transported by road or by flight, whatever it is. So that informations we are going to enter here. So in the forwarder, all forwarder, I have added some records, something like this, and in the freight also I have added some record. And next comes, there is a manufacturer option is there. So make a click on the view all. You can view all the manufacturers registered in our application. We got 2 accounts, and one is manufacturer1@gmail.com and another one is the manufacturer2.gmail.com, and so values are there. If you want, you can block that account. There is a block option is there. So you can see the upload status. Present it is in a Y, that means approved. So when you click on the block option, so the status will become N. So auto means it's means account have been blocked. So if you want to activate it, make a click on the approve. So that account will be activated. And every account what you are going to create, so that has to be activated by the administrator. So without the account activation, you cannot log in with the application. So this is important. And next is the distributor, and if you want, you can create a new manufacturer also. Make a click on the add new. So you will get a same registration page. You can enter all the parameters. The manufacturer account will be created, and in the same way, distributor and hospital and patient also. So if you want to add a patient, so make a click on the patient. So it will list out something like this. Okay. Next, I'm going to log out from the administrator account. Right, make a click on the login. So now I'm going for a manufacturer account. So manufacturer, and I'm going to log in with the manufacturer one account. Password 123456789. Make a click on the login. So this is the manufacturer dashboard, so where you can see the home page, and each user will have their own public key as well as a crypto signature. So it will give us something like this. It's encrypted, and you can see the grids over here. One is the pending request and accepted request and all. So that means if the distributor wants some drugs to be purchased from your end, so that request will be raised and that request will be shown here, and after the approval only the drugs will be transferred from manufacturer account to distributor account. I will show you an example. And before that, so there is another option, view all distributors. So you can view all the distributors and you can edit as well as you can block that account also. And in the same way you can create a record. See, manufacturer have a rights to create a distributor account. In the same way, distributor can create hospital accounts, and hospital peoples have a rights to create the patient account. So next, after that, so there is a drug menu is there. So here we are given view all, make a click on a view all. So you can view all the drug available in our portal, as well as you can see the QR code also. If you want, you can edit or delete. And next, if you want to create drug, so make a click on the add new option. So this is the page, and I have to create one drug. So for example, let me copy some information from 1mg.com. 1mg. Okay, I'm going to add this tablet, copy content, and the drug name, and you can get some information. So like drug description, and you can select the type of a drug, it's a tablet, and location, it's from origin. So might be something like this, and ingredients so and so. So just you can copy some content for that, and usage of the direction to use, and any side effects. Okay, and the price of product, so it will be around 89 rupees. So I'm going to give something like this, and first we are going to create a QR code for that. Make a click on this. So the QR code have been generated, something like this, and this is an encrypted data what we have encoded in this QR code. And after this, make a click on the add new. So the drug information have been registered successfully, and you can go for a view stock. You can view all the drug stock, something like this. So presently the newly added drug, so it shows 0, so no stock. So if you want to add the stock for that particular product, so go for a drug quantity update. So here you are going to select a drug, and the number of quantity what you are going to import, so something like 250 or something like that, from the forwarder blue dot, and so and so, and some give some information and make a click on the purchase. So that information will be recorded, and as well as that information will be stored in blockchain also. Okay, and just go for a view stock. So you can see the stock have been updated. And next there is another option called drug origin request. So I will show you what exactly it is. So before that, there is a blockchain transaction is there. It's a common platform for all the participants. You can see the newly added drug information have been added, and if it is a manufacturer added drug details, so it will be printed as something called added. So if it will be transferred from one participant to another participant, that we consider as a sales. And according to the blockchain, the data we are managing, as well as we are managing the timestamp, and next the hash code of that, and the previous hash code. So that information also we have maintained. So the hash code will be the previous hash code of the next record. So like that it goes, like this it goes, and the record date. So this is the structure of the blockchain, and these information will be given. Now the product have been added. Okay, so now the manufacturer want to check, and the distributor want to check the origin of the drug, and he need to purchase, means that particular product. So I'm going to log out from this account. So coming back to the distributor login, and this is a distributor account, password 123456789, and make a click on the login option. So you get a screen like this. So, and inside this, so here also the distributor have a rights to create a hospital account, and inside this drug details he can view all the products. He cannot create a drug, and there is an option called drug request. Make a click on this. Okay, here I am going to select a product, and there is an option called origin request. Make a click on the origin request. So this request will be raised, and it will be shown for particular respective manufacturer. For example, so Zincovet is created by manufacturer 1, and if Dart is created for the manufacturer 2, then you have to log into the manufacturer 2 account, then only you can see that request, right? Next you can see drug origin request. So you can see the request, the pending request, so and so the pending request are, so the status is pending, so and so. And if it is approved, you can see something like this. You will get record something like this, where you can download this QR code, right? So after that, there is a view stock option is also provided for the distributor. So the distributor is having so and so quantity of drugs, and my transaction, so particular account transaction details will be shown. So and so product he has purchased from this manufacturer, and the remarks and date will be shown, something like this. And you can see the blockchain transactions of this the common thing. And I'm going to log out. So requests have been raised. So now I have to log in with the manufacturer account. Make a click on the login, and now manufacturer ID, password 123456789. Make a click on the login, and at the home page you can okay sorry, at the drug origin request window, so you can view all the requests. So particular product and requested by, and the profile type is a distributor has requested, and the date of request, and the user status, user verification is pending, as well as the approval is also pending. So you cannot directly approve without verifying the user. Make a click on the verify user. First the user public key will be verified. If valid, so then the status will automatically set as a verified, and after that I'm going to click on the approve. So once the record is approved, now log out from this account. Now I'm going to log in with the distributor account. Next, go for a drug origin request, and here you can see the request has been approved, verified and approved. Now you can download this QR code. See, save image as. So I'm going to store it in some local path. Okay, so the QR code has been downloaded. Now I'm going for a request drug, and here I'm going to select that drug and browse. So the valid QR code is number 4. So instead of 4, I'm going to select any other. So make a click on the verified drug. So if it doesn't matches, so you will get a message something like this: invalid QR code. The QR code does not matches. Okay, so now I'm going to select valid QR code and make a click on the verified drug. So once it's verified, it will show all the information. So also something like this. Here you can enter the number of quantities you want, and if there is any remarks, you can enter the remark and make a click on the request. So the request have been raised, and if the manufacturer approves, so that quantity of the drug will be transferred to your account. So let me show you. So make a click log out, and now I'm going to log in with the manufacturer account. And at the home page you can see the request raised by the distributor and the present status pending, and you can see the view stock. So you can see stock details. So we have 250 numbers are available. Okay, so now I'm going to approve this. Okay, so now get into the stock. So now, so 20 have been transferred, and the remaining 230 is balance, and this transaction will be recorded in your blockchain. So you can see it's about sales, and the previous hash code will be stored in stored something like this. The transaction will be linked one to another in a blockchain technology. So in the same way, the hospital, so I'm going to log in with the hospital account, copy, login, and hospital, same password, make a click on the login, and here also you can see a lot of options, and here also we have option to request for a drug. Make a click and select the drug and choose the valid QR code. I think this is the one. Make a click on the verify. No, let me try with another one. Correct. So if you want, you can raise a request. You can raise a request for the QR code and the quantity you want, and from which distributor you want this product. So you are going to select the distributor, and if there is any remarks, and make a click on the request. So the request will be raised, and the concerned distributor have to approve. So I'm going to log out from this account, and I'm going to log in with the distributor account. Login. Alright, so you can see the request quantities, and first you can see the stock. So whether the stock is available or not. See, the 35 numbers are available. Right, you can approve the status. Approve. So this will be transferred to that particular account, and that will be recorded in a blockchain. And in the same way, patient record also. I'm going to log in with the patient account. You are given so and so option for the patient. So only you can view the hospital details, and only you can view the drug information. And if you want, you can send a request. So there is a request option is there, and for example, I'm going to request for a dart. Make a click on the request origin. So this request will be sent to the manufacturer. So just log out. I'm going to log in with the manufacturer account. So right, so drug origin request. So you can see the request requested by so and so. Its account type is a patient. So we'll first verify the user. Okay, and next approve. So the QR code will be shared from manufacturer to the patient. So I'm going to log in with the patient account. just go for a drug origin request page. So like this you can see. So now make a click, save image. Right. So after that you go for a request for a drug. So your drug and your QR code and verify the drug. If that verified successfully, so you can view all the information about that, and the quantity you want, you can enter the quantity and from which hospital you're going to draw that product, so that you're going to select, and if there is any remarks you can enter and just make a click on the request. So the request will be raised, and if the hospital people approve that request, so that amount of stock will be transferred to particular patient, and you can view the transaction details, something like this. And he is also linked with the blockchain algorithm, so that you can also view all the transactions done by all the participants. Thank you.